Last time on Pokeball Z, Goku finally evolved into a Super Saiyan legend. These new powers would help the Z Fighters tear through Mount Moon and make their way to Namek Town. This weird town was full of little green men and the next gym. But before we took on gym leader Super Kami Guru, there was one more challenge. Our rival Trunks. But the challenge wasn't real until his last fighter came out. Super Saiyan Virginia! Who will win this epic clash of Super Saiyan power? Vegeta. Vegeta beat me. And so the Z Fighters moved on to face the gym and the evil Freezy Pop. It wasn't even close. Now with his next badge in hand, Yamcha looks forward to the rematch against his rival Trunks. Who will come out on top? Find out today! What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokeball Z, aka Dragon Ball Z Team Training, the awesome Pokemon game where you train up Dragon Ball Z characters instead of Pokemon. And last time, well, we already saw what happened last time, but we've got an awesome battle ahead of us right now because I actually lost the match against our rival Trunks and his Super Saiyan Vegeta. So today, the matchup of a lifetime, Goku versus Vegeta. Who will come out on top? Well, we're about to find out, because of course I'm training up Goku and we kind of got our butt kicked last time, so hopefully things go different for us. And as always, if you guys are excited for another episode of DBZ action, make sure to smack that like button harder than you'd smack Bulma's spaceship, because it was malfunctioning. So, you know, it's like an old TV. It starts getting fuzzy and you just smack it a couple times. Anyway, this is not going anywhere, so we gotta take on Cooler first of all, who actually fought the brother of Frieza last time. That was pretty crazy how the gym leader, or the last Pokemon of the gym leader, was actually Freezer. It was his first form, but, you know, it was still definitely Frieza. Or, I guess, Freezer. I was actually reading up about that a little bit because, of course, you might have noticed the names in this game are a little bit weird, and you guys have also been letting me know in the comments about different spellings for different names, but Zarbon, for example, here, missing his R for the English dub, because, well, these are just their Japanese names. Most of the time, it's their Japanese name. For Frieza specifically, I have no idea what happened, man. It seems like Frieza actually has like 20 different spellings to his name, and even different people spell it differently. Like sometimes it's Frieza with 2 E's, and sometimes it's, you know, Frieza with IE, or Freezer, like we saw in this game. But none of these Pokemon right now matter, or I guess fighters. Okay, maybe Usaru matters because this thing is actually really powerful. So, I guess we'll just try to go for our Energy Punch and do as much as we can. Come on, Piccolo. Oh, wow, that actually did a lot of damage there. Okay, so Goku can probably easily come in and take this out with a Kamehameha. The only reason I want to do that is because, of course, the Vegeta man is coming out, and even though Goku should normally win this, at least every single time in the anime, Goku and Vegeta go up together, Goku tends to kick his butt a little bit, but here in the game it's a little different, man. Goku has not been doing quite as hot, and I guess that's kind of my fault because I'm the trainer, you know, helping Goku fight here. Whoa, he's learning a new attack called Genki Dama. Hold up a second. I actually feel like I recognize what that is. Is that the Spirit Bomb? A sphere gathering the key of universal elements, hurled in the second turn. Okay, that is definitely the Spirit Bomb, and the reason I kind of hinted on that, or picked up on it, I guess, is because I used to watch Dragon Ball Z in a Spanish dub. Might be a little known fact, but, well, actually we should figure out what to get rid of first. I guess we'll get rid of Punch because Kaioken Rush seems to be a better version of it anyway, but yeah, let's go ahead and grab Goku's signature ability, the Spirit Bomb. Then again, a lot of things are kind of signature to Goku now. They're just not exactly like signature anymore, because a lot of people, for example, can use the Kamehameha. A lot of people can turn Super Saiyan, but at some point that was exclusive to him. So speaking of Kamehameha, let's go for that as Vegeta is coming out finally. And I don't mean, well, I just mean like he's literally here. We gotta somehow take him down. Wow, that actually does a lot more damage than I thought. So never mind. I really thought Vegeta was gonna give us a run for our money. He almost did. I really hope this doesn't somehow not kill it. Alright, we did it. Took down Vegeta. We didn't get to show off the Spirit Bomb, but then again, it seems to be a 2-turn attack, so that would have been pretty difficult to do. But there we go. We beat our rival and his Super Saiyan Vegeta. Guess what? I went to Leon's and got him to show me all his machines and his secrets. He's as impressive as my grandpa Brief. He invented the fighter storage PC. Oh, I guess he's talking about Bill. His name might be Leon in this game. I don't really know who the heck Leon is as far as Dragon Ball Z goes, but we'll check it out. I feel sorry for you. No, really, you're always pottling behind me, so here, I'll give you this. What? The Fame Checker? What the heck is this for? Is this actually an item in Fire Red? I feel like it is, but I just don't remember it at all, so whatever. We gotta go heal up, and then we'll go check out Leon. Even though I literally don't know who Leon is. Like, I've never heard of, at least in a Dragon Ball universe, anybody named Leon. But speaking of which, today I actually had a pretty cool question for you guys. I don't usually do a question of the day, but I noticed they're pretty fun to do in the cage lock, and a lot of you guys, it's really fun to read the comments and see your opinions on stuff. So since we're playing a Dragon Ball Z game, I wanted to ask you guys who your favorite Dragon Ball Z villain is. Not character. I know that, you know, in general there might be a favorite character, but I just specifically wanted to talk about the villains today. And it doesn't have to be specifically Dragon Ball Z. It could be any Dragon Ball, as in Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, or Dragon Ball Super, which I don't know much about Super. Honestly, I haven't been keeping up with it, so I guess it would be a little bit spoilery to talk about it, but hey, I'd have to go with Cell. I just love the way that Cell's story arc developed, and like I said, Gohan was kind of my favorite Z fighter at least, so the fact that Gohan was finally the one that was able to take him down, and in the fashion that he did it in, like, oh man, that is honestly my favorite Dragon Ball Z moment still to this day. So as we're taking on Nugget Bridge here, I guess we could talk about that for a second. I really thought they would have more interesting fighters, but oh, hey, now she's starting to have something new. The first guy there just had a bunch of Saibamen, so I was like, I don't know what's going on there, man. But I guess this girl is starting to step it up a little bit, get something a little bit more diverse going. By diverse, I just mean different Frieza henchmen. I don't know. Oh wait, no, it's this guy from the Mount Moon. Why are they so low level too? Like, really? This thing is level 10. Okay, we could actually be using Tien in these battles. I feel like we should actually use him because, you know, we haven't been training up Tien all that much. Oh, wow, it's Nail! He's back! I want to fuse with him. I want Piccolo to fuse with him, but I don't think you can do that, so we'll figure out what the heck Piccolo does. I think he actually does have an evolution. I think I might have talked about that. It's coming pretty soon, so I really want to know what the heck evolution Piccolo is going to go through. And it might be coming sooner than we think. What the heck is a Slug? Are they talking about Lord Slug? Is this really Lord Slug? He kind of just looks like an overgrown Dende. Well, tickle my biscuits and call me Krillin, because we've just made it to the final trainer. You beat all 5 contestants. You just earned a fabulous prize. Hey, it's a Nugget. So we still got the regular old prize from the Nugget Bridge, of course. I just want to know who the heck this guy is, because of course he's in Team Pilaf. That's what usually happens. This guy's part of Team Rocket, so... Oh, it just ended up being Shu. He's back, he's Shu. I figured out his name is Shu. I know I showed it off, but I had to look it up after the episode. Just like, I don't know, actually this game has been re-sparking my, like, interest in Dragon Ball Z. I mean, it only makes sense, of course. We're playing a Dragon Ball Z game. I'm gonna have to get back into Dragon Ball Z all of a sudden, but man, it's been so fun to just learn about all of these characters and how their names work, because not only was I learning about, you know, the original Japanese names versus the English names and how those can change sometimes, but I don't know, I really remembered that I did used to watch the show in Spanish dub as well, and I was talking about that with the Spirit Bomb, but you know what, let's go for it. I gotta try this again, man. We haven't hit one so far, but I feel like this is it. We're gonna hit it against Bear Thief. Come on, Bear Thief. I don't got time for your body slams. Oh, come on. Alright, Bear Thief. I guess I'm making time for your body slams because that was not good for Piccolo there. But yeah, I originally saw the show in Spanish, which I know it might be kind of weird, but when I was born in Puerto Rico, I did have cable for a while. I don't think I had cable at home, but I had it at my grandma's house. So basically when I was at home, I would watch Spanish channels. And then when I was at my grandma's house, I would watch English channels. So I kind of watched Dragon Ball Z in both languages, and are you kidding me? Really, dude? You got the paralysis, which let us not hit our Spirit Bomb. Oh my gosh, how unlucky can we get? I don't really know. I don't think Tien can survive a hit from Bear Thief, so let's just try to do... Wow, Piccolo! One-shot him with Energy Punch. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay. And that's actually going to get Piccolo his evolution as well. We were just talking about it, but I wasn't sure what the heck Piccolo evolves into. I'm thinking it's just Piccolo with another sprite, and it looks like it is. And he's even taking off the hat from what it looks like. Here is Piccolo 2. Piccolo 2, really? Well, I'm not joining Team Pilaf anytime soon, but we did get Piccolo 2. That's pretty interesting. I don't know why his name is Piccolo 2, but sure, he's stronger and buffer than ever, And just as I suspected, he takes off, you know, his weighted clothing, and that includes his hat, so I guess I kind of predicted that, even though I had never seen it before. But I just thought, you know, since Piccolo evolves into something, yeah, I don't know what it could be, man. Unless he fused with Nail, which he clearly didn't. But, hey, we got... Whoa, what? Why are you faster than us? And why is Krillin using Drunken Fist? I never knew Krillin to be a drunken fighter, but apparently he is. I don't know. Maybe I missed that part, that episode, you know? Anyway, the whole reason I came up here is not just to visit Leon, but also for this patch of grass, because we are in dire need of some new Z fighters, and not Nail. I already had a Nail. Actually, I realized we're in Namek town, so we're mostly gonna find Namekians here in the grass, so maybe we should wait until later to start searching around and digging around. Yep, because we're just finding nails, and you know, nails can be very helpful. They can sit on your fingers. They can be used to hang things on the walls, or whatever else you use nails for. I'm not really sure, but I'm just gonna try to avoid as many of these trainers as we can, even though it's probably good training for us. I don't know why, I just feel like they're probably gonna have the same kinds of fighters, and I'm donezo with that, man. We'll fight him later on. We'll try to get TN some experience, you know, off screen. But really, a nail? Okay, well now let me show you my true Namekian potential, brother. Here it is. It's still just Energy Punch. I'm so glad we got that as a TM, because it's been doing numbers, man. That thing has been bopping Namekians left and right, including Slug, who I'm not really sure if this dude is a Namekian or not. But another thing I actually figured out or learned about that I didn't know is apparently there's these, you know, the drum and tambourine and all those things we found back in the Viridian Forest, or whatever it was called in this game. All of those are also, like, mutant Namekians. I had no idea. I mean, they kind of had a Namekian vibe being green, but some of them had wings, dude, and I really wasn't sure why, but... Oh, I see there's a little cross-species couple over there. I guess it's cross-species, right? Because it's a Namekian and a human girl. I wonder if that's ever... Well, actually, they do that in Dragon Ball Z all the time. They have freaking Saiyans and humans definitely having kids and stuff, so... Yeah, they love to cross the breeds, man. Cross that species. That's like the human hybrid, the Saiyan human hybrids. And they're definitely more powerful than any normal humans, so... Okay, Piccolo is now learning another new attack as well. Saisei, what is this? A self-healing move that restores HP by up to half of the user's maximum HP. Okay, I guess this might be Synthesis. I see, you do have. What do I have? I really wish I had paid attention to what she first said, because we would know. Oh, we have talent. Okay, well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't really think I have much talent. I'm just kind of pressing the A button over and over, but sure. Why is the grass green and the water blue on Earth? We managed to create Namekian landscapes on this planet thanks to Dr. Brief. How the heck does Dr. Brief do this? Oh, you're an Earthling, that's right. You must be surprised by this place instead. Oh, so I guess for him it's normal, you know, everything is reversed. Now, I never really noticed that, but now I realize, like, yeah, it literally is. The water's green and the grass is blue, so let's do the opposite of Earth, you know. We're going to another planet. I think that was the first time we'd been to another planet on DBZ, or in Dragon Ball. I don't know. Hi, I'm Leon. I'm conducting an experiment, but I have a little problem. Actually, I'm trying to teleport, but I need someone to push a button. Could you do that? That's not too much to ask. Okay, of course, man. It's just a button, right? I don't know who this guy Leon is still. He looks exactly like Bill, though, so far, so... Let's just push the button for him, and he's gonna initiate the cell separator. Oh gosh, I see the word cell in there, and I'm not a huge fan. I feel like something bad is about to happen. What is this guy gonna turn into? Oh, he's the same guy. He came out looking exactly the same. What is this guy going on about? Yeah, thanks bud, I owe you one. So did you come to see my inventions? No, not really. At least we got the SS ticket, though. So now we can, go fight the third gym leader. Wait, what? Did he say the Red Ribbon? What? They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dudes. Why don't you go instead? The Red Ribbon Army is on the SSN? Oh, man. That's so cool. Okay, well, we're gonna make our way back over to, Namek Town. And finally over to the next city. I realized that I can just go down here, but I kind of want to go back and have TN fight those guys. Just because. TN needs a little bit of loving right now. Oh man, that was some real good training. I totally didn't black out or anything. No siree. Anyway, now that we got the SS ticket, this guy has clearly moved out of the way, much like in Pokemon Fire Red. And whoa, what happened in here? Dude, you got shoes all over the place. Anyway, let's go outside and go check out what's going on with him. Stay out, it's not your yard. Me? Dude, this is not your yard either. Why would you tell me to stay out of this yard if it's not your... Okay, well, clearly this dude is up to no good, and he's got a bear thief. Why? Wait, did I just use the Spirit Bomb on accident? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna overkill this Saibaman like I've never overkilled anything before. Jeez Louise! And we get a critical hit too. Okay, well maybe I shouldn't have the Spirit Bomb as our first option because I keep clicking that on accident, but wow, talk about overkill. There goes the Pilaf grunt, I guess. Okay, I'll return the TM, and I thought it would be Dig, but I think it might be a little bit different in this game because, well, all the other TMs have been kind of different, and I don't really see the DBZ characters digging too much. And it's Dig. You gotta be kidding me, it's just straight up Dig. That's like when we get Fly. I bet it's still gonna be Fly because I guess technically the DBZ characters do fly, so why wouldn't they just learn the Fly HM? Anyway, down we go to Route 5, which fortunately doesn't have too many trainers for us to battle, but, oh wait, actually, now that I think about it, I want to check what's over here, because normally Saffron City's blocked off. I know it's gonna be blocked off still, but I just want to know what city it is. Come on, man, tell me what city this is. What is in the middle? Is it actually just gonna be Central City? I feel like that's their main city in Dragon Ball, right? Or maybe not. Oh, this lady wants to trade a Usaru for a slug, or I guess that little girl. It's a bit of a weird trade, a giant ape for a slug. I don't know, I would think one of them reigns higher on the animal kingdom, on the food chain, I guess. I don't really think monkeys eat slugs, though. People often lose things in darkness. Great. I'm not gonna bother looking because, whoa! We're actually in a snowy winter wonderland. Wow, that's really cool. So, I know that the Red Ribbon Army has something to do with what's going on the SSN, and I remember, like, very vaguely from Dragon Ball, the original, that the Red Ribbon Army definitely had some kind of, like, snowy arc. And what the heck is a Bioman? What? I've seen the Saibamen for sure, but I don't think I've ever heard of a Bioman. Okay, well, here's another one that I'm gonna have to look up because, I don't know, this is awesome so far. It's just been like a trip down memory lane, kind of just reminding me of all the different story arcs and things that happen in Dragon Ball. Well, you take your Bioman and your Saibamen and all your men, really. I don't really want them. But I think I'm gonna try to avoid these guys just because I want to get to the next city right now. Actually, we should look around a little bit. There might be some new Pokemon here since we're in this whole snowy area and whatnot. But yeah, the Red Ribbon Army definitely had this little story arc where Goku fought him fought them while in the snow and stuff. And I thought that was really cool because I guess that's how I associate the Red Ribbon Army with snow now. And maybe that's what other people do as well, because as we can see, we're clearly in a snowy area now. And I am most definitely not going to hit this thing without killing it, so I don't even know why I'm bothering to fight it. Why would I want a Saibaman on my party? Even though I guess it's a Bioman, it technically might be stronger. What the heck? What is this? C15? Is this a vitamin? Did we just find a vitamin in the wild? Vitamin C15, great for your hair? I don't know, you might turn Super Saiyan if you take it. Pretty sure that's an android from one of the movies, but I can't say I know much about him. I also can't say I could have avoided those two trainers, but I guess now we have no choice. Can't even train TN. How sad is that, guys? Oh well. Really? You got a Bear Thief too? Why does everybody have Bear Thief? The power of Piccolo, and the power of this guy who also wants to battle. I mean, we might as well battle both of them since we already battled one. Gotta fight the other now. And thankfully he doesn't have a Bear Thief. I'm just really glad you don't have a Bear Thief. Just please tell me you don't have a Bear Thief. Oh, thank goodness, man. Any person that doesn't have a Bear Thief is a decent enough person to me. But he does have Kiwi, which I'm not sure if it was a fruit or a henchman, but he went down either way. And now we finally get to go to a Red Ribbon Base. What? This ain't even a city, it's the Red Ribbon Base. Huh. Wonder what kind of stuff goes down here then. The cold never bothered me anyway, so we're gonna keep exploring this Red Ribbon Base. There's probably not much to do around here. There's definitely a fishing guru though. And now I'm wondering what kind of DBZ fighters lurk in the depths of the ocean. Like, who is actually the Magikarp of this game? Now you gotta know, man. This is just too important. So let's whip out this old rod real quick. Probably not the best thing you want to be whipping out, you know, your old rod, but I'm doing it, and here it is. It's out in the air. It's too late now to go back, so please let me... Not even a nibble? Oh, man. Alright, well, this might take a little bit, just because the old rod is not exactly the best rod out there, but... Oh, there we go. We got a fighter on the hook. What will it be? What? What even is that? Its name is just Aqua. Okay, well, I kind of suspected it would be some kind of watery creature, but legitimately had no idea what it was going to be. I guess it's Aqua, so here we are, guys. It's Aqua. And now he's dead. So, okay. No idea what he's from, so we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen and go to the SSN because apparently there's a party going on. And you guys know me, man. I'm the party animal. I'm the party connoisseur, if you may. I don't really know what connoisseur means. I just heard it in Pokemon once. I think Silent is a food connoisseur, so I think it just means he really likes food. And I really like parties. That's what I was trying to say. So here we are at the SSN Red Ribbon Party. The strong Silent type we are. Alright, so basically just like the SSN and Fire Red, we're probably just going to have a whole bunch of trainers to fight in here. Maybe some Red Ribbon members, and eventually we'll get to the ship captain. Oh gosh, I just realized we're gonna have another rival battle today, aren't we? 2 rival battles in 1 episode? I don't think I can handle that. Oh wait, what? If this guy, if the ship captain is a cut master, I only know 1 character in Dragon Ball Z that's a cut master, and by that I mean that even has a sword at all. And you all know who it is. We even named our rival after him, so isn't that appropriate? But oh my goodness, what? Since we're fighting Red Ribbon people, I kind of forgot, but yeah, Dr. Gero was definitely part of the Red Ribbon Army, and he helped develop the androids. So I guess we're going to have some androids coming out here. We got Android 19? Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Oh, he's got Ki Absorb. How could I forget about that? Okay, can you absorb this? Kaioken Rush, baby! So I guess any fire attacks are just going to get completely absorbed by not just this one, but I guess the old man android as well. Ew, that old man android is so weird. That is actually Dr. Gero himself. I think he just turned himself into an android. That dude is crazy. You got 2 Android 19s? Okay, dude, well. Oh, hey, it's Aqua. He's back. We, just saw this little guy, and it seemed like Tien was actually doing okay against the one in the water. Maybe because it was level 5. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, that thing was level 5, and Tien somehow didn't one-shot it. So Tien kind of sucks right now. But thankfully, Goku and Piccolo don't. So they can totally handle these guys, and whoa, okay. I keep forgetting type advantages are actually a thing because I guess, you know, our energy blasts are all going to be fire type attacks. And because Aqua is definitely a little water creature here, well, it's kind of stopping in his tracks right now, or stopping us in our tracks. But his second guy is just going to be a Lord Slug, so that should go down. You know what? Forget all these trainers. I'm just going to head back over here and go see the ship captain because I feel like we're not really doing much by going on here. I mean, sure, there's some training to do, but we really want to see this, don't we? It's our rival once again. Imagine seeing you here, Yamcha. Were you really invited? So how's your scouter coming? Well, I kind of forgot that we had a scouter. Well, he already caught 40 fighters, and you trained them all? How do you do this? I've barely been able to train 3. Like, Tien has actually been a pain to train up. Like, I don't know. I just feel like he does no damage. Maybe he's just pretty bad, but anyway, we've got another battle against our rival already. And of course he starts off with Cooler still. I'm just thinking he's going to have exactly the same team that he had before. And oh gosh, kind of forgot that Cooler has got that energy boost. Or speed boost, I guess. So hopefully this one-shots it. Yep, just like the last row battle. Have your fighters even changed, dude? Like, do you have anything different? We literally fought you at the beginning of this episode. So I'm hoping that he's got at least something different. Seems like he's learned nothing. He's got the same Digimon still. It's Zabon. Why would you still have this thing, man? Oh, and he's still got the Usaru too. Okay, so clearly he's got the exact same team that we just battled. So I guess maybe the levels are slightly different. I'm just not really sure why, you know. You didn't switch anything up, bro. You said you've got 40 fighters and you trained them all. So are you all about the talk, or do you want to walk the walk too? Because I'm definitely walking the walk all over your team right now, bro. Of course, I can't say that until we've beaten Super Saiyan Vegeta, which I feel like it's a little bit easier said than done. Oh gosh, the Big Bang is coming. I'm not a big fan of that show, but I theorize that this won't kill us. Okay, nice. That actually didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought, so there we go. The energy punch will one-shot him. Only because I powered up a whole bunch of times against Zarbon. Don't worry, guys. Piccolo didn't just randomly get super OP. I mean, he kind of did, but only because I powered him up, of course. So there you go. He let us win. He let us win. Really, dude? I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yep, it'll be handy. Smell ya. Did he just say Smelia? He didn't even say Smelia later. Okay, well, the sea captain isn't Trunks after all. It's just a regular guy. So let's rub his back. And although this might seem a little bit creepy, it's going to get us a TM. So, you know, at the end of the day, guys, we learned our lesson. Rub old men's back, you get HMs. This random old man actually has an old man as his Pokemon. Or Dragon Ball fighter. Whatever, man. I can't think of the names of these things anymore. But he's actually got the Android 20. And he kind of looks like him too, so I don't know, it's just kind of funny, but hopefully we can take this thing out. Oh geez, okay, he's not faster than us, so we're alright. I keep forgetting about that key absorb technique though, even though I literally thought that he would have it, because at least in the show, you know, both him and the little clown looking fat android, I keep forgetting their numbers, but you know what I'm talking about. They both absorbed energy. Anyway, I was kind of looking for a place to heal around here, because I kind of want to keep training TN, but I don't think anybody here actually heals us. Look, this lady thinks we're a waiter, so yeah, we're clearly not getting anything done here. Let's just skedaddle, man. I'm done with this boat anyway. Oh gosh, what? Who did this? Something mysterious is afoot. Someone just blew up that boat. That didn't just... Oh gosh, I think I have a feeling as to who did that. It's the people in here, it's gotta be. I don't know why they'd blow up their own boat, but I guess in my mind, that's how I made up my own plot. So let's go ahead and load up this cut HM we just got, and of course, nobody can learn it. Alright, well that's just great. I guess we're gonna have to go look for some kind of Pokemon over here that can learn it. At least we've got another 2 areas to explore, and whoa! It's still a winter wonderland over here. Okay, I love it. I like how this actually has switched up the game quite a lot now. Like, the game seemed really similar to Fire Red at first, but now we're seeing things a little bit different, and here's Android 13, I suppose. I don't really know if we want to catch any of these androids. They seem pretty powerful, but I don't know if they can learn how to cut, you know? I know you were going to hit this eventually, Piccolo, and I think this is finally the time. You've got to hit it this time. Come on, Piccolo. Oh, come on. I just really want to hit it, and we keep getting openings to do so. Like, I just want to see the animation at this point. Is it just going to be Volt Tackle, or what is it? Charge something? Oh, we finally did it! Holy moly, what just... I don't even know what that was. That was definitely not a charge beam animation. That was on a different level, man. We did it. We beat Youngster Eddie. Finally hit the special beam cannon. Jeez Louise. It took me this long to realize that, of course, I don't have any Pokeballs. I never have any Pokeballs. How do I always forget to buy these? So we gotta go get some. Even though we've been keeping a strict quota on 1 gym per episode, I'm not really sure if we're gonna be able to keep that up this time because, well, as you can see, we're not really close to even getting inside the gym. We gotta find someone that can learn cut. What the heck is a Satan drink? Why would I ever drink a Satan drink? Would that get me to hell? Maybe I should drink it then. Just kidding, guys. They're talking, of course, about Mr. Satan, as in, Hercule. I don't know about that name either. I'm assuming because they didn't want to call him Mr. Satan in a kid's show. They called him Hercule, or maybe his name is Hercule Satan. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, actually. But now with Pokeballs in hand, will we be able to catch ourselves an Android 13? Or will I destroy it in one hit with the Spirit Bomb? Probably what I just said, because why do I keep going for Spirit Bomb? Oh, jeez. I found a higher level one, so why the heck not catch it again? It seems like these guys are actually kind of easy to capture. Plus, I wanted to give it a nickname, you know. His name is usually Android 13, and right now he's named C13, so we'll give him the actual name that he deserves, and that is Android 13. Thankfully, it fits perfectly, so there you go. Wait, what is this guy up to? Oh, nothing? You've got nothing for me? You don't have anything for me either? Oh, hey, this guy's got Kid Gohan, what? Oh my gosh, dude, if we can catch a slug, we can trade for Kid Gohan. Yo, that is perfect right there. Okay, well, before we end off this episode, the moment of truth is, can Android 13 actually learn cut or not? And he can't. So we wasted this whole episode. We wasted our time. We can't even get in the gym. So next time, we'll figure out a Pokemon that can cut and then get into the gym.